In a vibrant Ghanaian village, where the sun kissed the earth with golden light, the air was thick with excitement. It was harvest festival time, a celebration of bountiful crops and communal joy. Colourful banners fluttered in the gentle breeze, while the delicious aroma of jollof rice and kelewel wafted through the streets. Villagers donned their finest traditional attire, with women in brightly patterned kente cloth and men in crisp, colourful shirts. Laughter and music filled the air, setting a lively atmosphere. Amidst this joyful chaos lived Ananse, the clever spider known for his wit and trickery. With his mischievous grin and twinkling eyes, he devised a plan that could outshine the festival itself. Ananse wanted to create a statue of himself, crafted from the finest materials, and glue it in the centre of the village. His scheme was simple yet devious. He would convince the villagers that this statue was a powerful protector, ensuring their safety and prosperity. As he scuttled through the village, gathering shiny trinkets and colourful bits of cloth, Ananse's excitement bubbled over. He imagined the villagers' awe and admiration when they unveiled his creation. However, not everyone was convinced by Ananse's antics. Kwaku, his friend, a hard-working farmer, began to suspect that something was amiss. Kwaku, dressed in a simple yet elegant traditional outfit, often found himself torn between his trust in Ananse and his love for his wife, Abena. Abena, always the voice of caution, worried that Ananse's schemes could lead to trouble. "Why do you always believe his tales, Kwaku?" she asked one evening as they prepared their home for the festival. "Ananse's tricks often lead to chaos." Kwaku pondered her words, feeling the weight of her concern. Yet, he couldn't shake off his loyalty to Ananse, who had always been a friend, albeit a mischievous one. As the festival day arrived, the villagers gathered around the pedestal where Ananse planned to unveil his statue. Excitement buzzed in the air like bees around flowers. The drum beats echoed and children danced, their laughter ringing like chimes. Ananse stood proudly, his heart racing with anticipation. He watched as the villagers gathered, their faces alight with curiosity. At the moment of unveiling, Ananse pulled back the cloth with a flourish, revealing a statue that sparkled in the sunlight. But as the villagers gasped in awe, Kwaku stepped forward, a frown marring his brow. Something felt off, and he couldn't ignore it any longer. "Wait!" Kwaku shouted, his voice breaking through the crowd's excitement. "What if this is just another one of Ananse's tricks?" The villagers turned to Ananse, who feigned innocence, but Kwaku's suspicions grew. With a swift movement, he approached the statue, examining it closely. To his shock, he noticed the glue glistening beneath the surface. The realization hit him like a thunderclap. Ananse had tricked them all. Laughter erupted from the crowd, a mix of surprise and amusement. Ananse, caught in his own web of deceit, tried to spin a tale to save face, but the villagers were no longer fooled. They had learned the valuable lesson that appearances could be deceiving. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the village, Nana Effia, the wise elder, stepped forward. With a knowing smile, she addressed the crowd. "Let this be a lesson, dear villagers. Wisdom lies not in trickery, but in truth and trust." The villagers nodded, their laughter fading into lessons learned. Kwaku, relieved but still wary, vowed to be more cautious in the future. Abena smiled at him, proud of his courage. And Ananse, though humbled, couldn't help but admire the unity of the community, the very thing he sought to disrupt. As the stars twinkled overhead, the villagers celebrated their harvest, their bonds strengthened by the day's events. They danced and sang, their spirits high. And Ananse, ever the trickster, promised himself that next time he would devise a plan that no one could see through.